that we should ever see recurring in our country. That is why being showed conversations saying things like, if Venda alime kancane thina abantu bangempela sisalungisa izindaba zethu. Statements such as thina angeke sibuswe ngevenda. For me, that went beyond being personally hurtful. That is also why hearing testimony on day 4 of these hearings by, and I hate to mention a name, but just to make the point, by Miss Melanie Venus, the CEO of the Pietermaritzburg and Midlands Chamber of Business, about graffiti sprayed across a truck in Pietermaritzburg, depicting words such as Ramaphosa must go back to Venda, hit a particular nerve. These words gave me cause for concern that tribalism, something the founders of the organization that I lead, the African National Congress, sought to obliterate from the South African political and social landscape. In fact, some of the founding leaders said we must kill the demon of tribalism and emerge as one nation. Now, I feared that as one read all these statements, and as one saw them on graffiti and places like that, that this was tribalism rearing its head. Of course, it has been proven that this sentiment was and is not shared by the majority of South Africans. And we should be grateful for that. And I'm eternally grateful for that. This is something that I have acknowledged repeatedly and will do so here again. What I do not agree with, however, is the allegation made in complaints received by this commission that what I said could have led to the escalation of violence and looting. A proper reading of my statements over those days, the chronology of when they were made, and an examination of the events that took place clearly show this cannot be plausible. The conversations and hashtags in circulation at the time saying things like hashtag Cyril must resign or hashtag Cyril must go are all expressions of what is enshrined in our Constitution and speaking to the right to free speech. And that is just normal, and as leaders like myself need and ought to accept that this is par for the course. It allows people to have free speech and express themselves in whatever way they want to. So when they say to a leader, you must go, you take it in your stride because people have the right to express themselves.